want to keep on this appraisal piece and so forth, because Andrew, you were just telling me during before the show started about a couple or a client that was looking at a property that's listed FHA or was previously under contract FHA.
Yeah, they will not take it FHA anymore because it underappraised.
Right.
And they're like, our house is the nicest in the neighborhood. We're not selling it for that amount. They did go and try to have the appraisal reevaluated. The guy would not budge. And they're just like, we're just not selling it at FHA, sorry.
Yeah.
And the lady was like, I listed it. I sold it in a day. That's the market we're in.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't appraise. They sold it again, and it was a VA loan, and something ended up happening with that appraisal. So once again, it's back on the market twice
Right.
because of appraisal.
Dean, talk about the 6 months rule with an FHA appraisal and what that does to a buyer and or seller.
Well, since it's a government loan and you have to have a specific type of underwriter that can do an FHA or VA loan, they have to go through an extra certification.
Right.
Then they have to upload, like VA has to be ordered through their system. FHA doesn't, but the appraisal does get uploaded to FHA Connection.
Correct.
So that appraisal is now tied to that address. So any other FHA buyer that comes along has to use that same appraisal.
For the
Within
next
6 months.
Correct.
Yep.
The VA, you're not tied to it,
No.
right?
No, that's
Okay.
correct.
But I wanted to point on that because to me that's just a perfect example of how lending isn't out of control, because prior to all the housing collapse, if somebody didn't like that appraisal, they just get another appraisal.
Yeah.
And then they do what they refer to as shopping the appraisal from lender to lender to lender until they found somebody that would say, okay, we'll do it alone. And that led to a lot of the problems we're in now. So it's a disadvantage now to some extent, because now this particular seller cannot accept any kind of FHA offers because it's just they're either
Tied to that one.
right. They're tied to that. They're proud of their property. FHA doesn't think it's worth what they think it's worth. Now they got to wait or get a cash or conventional buyer.